Alright, Frank, here's your I'll start the 64th, 43rd scale Ford Crown Vic. This is a Gearbox model. This is Denver Police. Of course, you sent it to me, so you know what it is. You wanted the basic setup with this with an interior work light, also rear deck lights. So what I did to change it up a little bit, and since we added the rear deck lights and the interior light, I used a circuit board to control the light bar, rear deck lights, and added flashing head and tail lights to this one instead of using the strobes. That way, since we've got more lights, when you use 6 LEDs, it seems to look better with the strobe using the circuit board, because you can actually cause them or appear to actually wig-wag between the headlights and tail lights, and then also the light bar and tail lights as well. So it kind of gives them more of an alternating effect. So basically, all the right side lights don't light at once, and then the left side, and actually gives it an alternating type wig-wag look to it. But anyway, just used it on the rear deck and then the light bar, so you've had the slower flashing on the headlight and tail lights, which, like I said, kind of breaks up the strobes a little bit too. I think it looks nicer. The doors do still open. And as you can see, the hood opens as well. Motor's still in there. As with the other Gearbox models I've built, the trunk will not open. I had to take the hinges off of that to get everything to mount, the circuit board and everything to mount into the trunk area. So it has been disabled. But as you can see, like the motor and everything is in the engine compartment under the hood. I'll shut this down here. Shut the doors. The traffic advisor that they use on these models is longer and sticks out a little bit from the light bar. Sticks up in front of the light bar, actually directly behind the light bar, so it's harder to see the light bar itself. So what I did was clip it off of the light bar, trim it down a little bit, trim the light bar down a little bit, tuck the traffic advisor back up under the light bar a little bit. So you can see it sits a little bit more flush with the light bar. It was sitting almost all the way back right here, like where the little antenna that I mounted, it was almost that far out, like right in this area. So I trimmed everything back so where it would sit back in there a little bit more flush, look a little bit more realistic. Of course, the antennas, you know the story on my antennas, these will come off. You can add those back when you get the car there. You also said you wanted some antennas, so I added some antennas to the mix, a little bag of those as well. Let's go ahead and turn it on. You got your, of course you can see your interior work light. You got your flashing headlights. Strobe light bar. Red and blue strobes, of course. You can see your interior work light. Amber work light. On the rear deck, I have your blue and red strobe on the rear deck. My shop lights, there we go. Shop light glaring right on the camera or the rear window. And then you have your flashing tail lights. So it turned out pretty cool. So anyway, finished it up. You already paid for it, so if you want me to, I'll go ahead and put this in the mail for you, and then add a little assortment of antennas as well that you were wanting. So just let me know how you want to handle that, and I'll get it taken care of, man. Appreciate it. Have a good day.